start with questions from the test. Can we do the word problem? There were 2. Number 7 would be just fine. I suspect if we do 1, you'll understand the other. I suspect, but we shall see. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a... No, that's a totally different song. But that is a song. That's a different one than what I was saying.
I always feel like somebody's watching me. I love that song. I listen to it yearly.
Did you say yearly?
Every October. Oh, I listen to it when I watch the Lady Cat videos. I think it's amazing. Oh, yeah, I do that too sometimes.
Oh. The older I get, the more the internet depresses me. Anyway, number 7. Tam has saved dimes and quarters in a mason jar. He has counted 25 total coins that value 4 buckaroos.
Oh, this is test, yeah.
Oops, wrong buttons. Well, when I said what we were doing, I said we're going to take questions on the test, but you know what? Okay. Anyway. Dimes, quarters, total coins, 25 coins, value of 4 buckaroos. Use and solve a system to determine the number of dimes and quarters. What is a system? We did this whole unit talking about systems. What is a system? You're close. You're close. So it is 2 or more equations with 2 or more variables. Just wait. We can have systems with like lots and lots of things. In fact, it was actually easier than the systems we're solving here. But in pre-cal, up here, up in this little chunk right here that I erased, there was a system with 5 variables in it. But it was like super easy to solve. Y'all could have done it. So anyway, so we need some equations. We've got a couple of totals. We've got total coins and total money, right? So to write a total coins equation, and if we have 25 total coins, what would that equation look like? No. Use your thinker, kids. Use your thinker. Stop. No. Take your T-chart and shove it in the ocean. Now, what does our equation look like? What does a total mean? Let me ask you this, guys and gals. If I have 4 pieces of fruit, some of them are apples and some of them are bananas, and I have 1 and one of them is an apple, how many bananas are there? 3. Because 1 plus 3 is 4, right? So dimes plus quarters is 25, right? If I have all the dimes that I got plus all the quarters I got, that's 25. There's one equation. Sad day, there's 2 variables. Oh no, hence the system. We need another equation. We have another total, right? We have another total. We have a $4 total. Right? How many cents is a dime? 10 cents. Now, hold on, time out. This 4, is that in dollars or is that in cents? That's in dollars. So I have 2 options. I can either make this a 400 and make this a 10, or I can make this in dollars. Either one is fine. Okay, if I make this in dollars, be 10 cents. So 0.10, right? What about quarters? What's he going to be? 78. Why are you saying 78? What are you even talking about? How much is a quarter? 25 cents, so 0.25. So now we got a system. We know two different methods to solve a system. Which one are you picking? That's an equation. Which method? What are the two methods that we learned? Substitution, elimination. Also graphing, but no. Okay. We can. That's fine. Okay. If we're going to do substitution, what should we do? We isolate either D or Q. That's true. Which one? Yeah, the top one. The top one, and D is fine. Sure. If I want to get D by itself up here, what do? Subtract the Q. Now what? Substitute what where? We can substitute all of this mess that equals D into right there. That kind of goes. I will throw this out there. See, this goes back to the beginning bit of the conversation. If you are consistently heading to one of my tests and you're like, I forgot a bunch of stuff, you didn't study long enough. That's the variable you're missing. So there's tricks for that. I'm dead serious. I am absolutely serious. You can look some stuff up on your own, or if you want me to help you, I'd love to sit down and help you, give you some ideas for how to do that, how to remember stuff, because there are absolutely tricks for that. Okay, so we can help your memory, and doing it longer will help, because more exposure puts that thing deeper and deeper in your brain. Physically, neuroscience, baby. Okay. All right, what now, kids? Now distribute. That's true. Now, freeze. Everybody hush. Listen, listen. We would not, under any circumstance, distribute this. Why not? Don't speak, because I want, and listen. I'm excited that y'all are excited to answer. It's great. I love it. Participation in this class is good. I like it. I love it a lot. Y'all are wonderful. However, if we answer too fast, then everybody else's brain turns off, and they get no benefit from the question. Does this make sense? So let's practice answering, but a little bit slower. Now, if you are used to waiting for Riley to scream the answer, and when I ask a question, your brain shuts off, I want you to practice not shutting your brain off, no matter who shouts out the answer. Okay? It's not picking on Riley. It's just like, it's more like picking on everybody else in a way. Okay? So, why? What in here makes me say we would not distribute this? I want you to think it. Whenever you're ready, you can speak it. Not because of the Q, but that's a good thought. It's not because of the Q, it is because of something specific. Because of the plus sign. It is added, not multiplied. It is added, not multiplied. Because this is still a common mistake in Algebra 1. Sometimes people will be trying to distribute stuff that's added to a parentheses. But it's added. We distribute when it's multiplied. Because what do we do when we distribute? Multiply. Right? Okay. So, distribute here. What is 0.10 times 25? What is 0.10 times negative q? We're not practicing answering slower. You've done great. You've done great, really great. Way to go.
Is that sarcasm?
No. It did sound like it. My tone kind of sounded sarcastic, but it was not sarcasm. It was legit. All right. What now? Combine like terms sounds good. What were you going to say to minus? Which one? I know, that's what we're going to do. What were you going to say to minus?
I meant to say minus 0.25q, but I was like, oh wait, the q's attached.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you might have been doing the 2.5, but yeah. Good catch on your own mistake. Way to go. Yes, like term sounds grand and glorious.
Why would that be wrong?
What?
It's
It wouldn't. But what he was talking about was, like moving this over, but then he noticed the q was there and said no. Yeah. No, you could subtract the 2.5 first. That would be fine. You're still going to have to combine like terms next, but yeah, you could do that. All right, so what is negative 0.1 q plus 0.25 q? True enough.
All I heard from over here was mumbling.
That's all I hear from here.
I was like,
Wow.
That's fucking, that's really funny.
Yeah. My son accuses me of having really good but really selective hearing. There's a girl in Algebra 2 that talks very quietly. And she sits right there, and I always hear her. And he's like, how do you hear her? She talks so quiet. What should we do now? Minus 2.5. You got this? Good.
see, this is the one part I actually understand.
See, if we keep stacking bricks, then eventually we're going to have a foundation enough that we're kind of flying from there. You might think I'm kidding, but I'm really not. What is 4 minus 2.5? 1.5.
Thank you.
Now what should we do?
Divide.
Divide. Sounds glorious. You are.
Yes! We're so proud.
I didn't expect that much first.
Okay, we take it all back. What is 1.5 divided by 0.5? 10. So there are 10 quarters.
Oh,
Jace,
wait, now
Jace
we
laughs
can-
like Elmer Fudd.
He does.
Now we can. Wait. You were going to say something smart. Leave Elmer Fudd alone and say what you were going to say.
Now we can put it into the queue.
We can.
Yeah.
So how many dimes are there?
One. No, because he was
15.
15. Got it.
Elmer Fudd.
Don't even know that. I feel like this class we need to start like recording all of these things and make posters. If I owned this building, we would do it, but we don't. Okay.
You should make like a clothesline to each side.
Okay, buy me a building and I got you. Okay. What other questions? Me too. What other questions from the test do we have? Can we do what? 9.
What question were you in?
No, we're not.
He said, Mama.
I get so enthusiastic. I want to get a YC 125 78th edition. I set off on Tuesday. Oh! He's on Family Car Sports, and it's perfect casual. Wow, really? $8,000.
All right. The instructions say solve by graphic. So that's what we're going to do. So you were provided a coordinate grid on the thing. So we know we're going to need that, right? I'll also throw out there, some of you have figured this out, and some of you have like locked in and been doing this for a while. But for the rest of you who seem to be confused about life, corrections exist. Do them. Am I being clear enough? Do them. Like, do them. It's not that deep. Do the corrections. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I have a question from the earlier question.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you supposed to put that in order pair again?
So you could, that one, because it's a word problem and it's got units and stuff, you wouldn't necessarily put it in, it wouldn't be wrong if it wasn't.
I talked about when you said units, because I put it in order pair, but.
Yeah, it's got to have units. Remember I said that, and I reminded y'all of that in class too. That word problems have units. You have to put the units, because the numbers mean something there. They're not abstracted. Okay. You could have put it in order pair and put the units in there, and I wouldn't have counted off for it. It would have been awkward looking, but I wouldn't have counted off for it. Okay, so how do I graph that? Okay. Where do I put my first dot? Down 3. Okay, I'm going to reiterate that let's practice answering slower, please, for your fellow mins.
Thank you.
Because if you answer, I'm telling you right now, if you answer quickly, the people's brains shut off. If I need to start pulling out popsicle sticks in this class, I'll do it. It's not that. Why? Because you weren't paying attention?
No, I was the shy, quiet kid that got really red if she started talking in front of the entire class.
And look at you now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't get it. What's with the popsicle stick?
They have everybody's name on it.
It's a public school thing.
Oh, yeah. They pull it out. Put names on it.
Yeah, they put popsicle sticks with your name on it, everybody's name in the class, in like a little can or something, and then they'll like
Pull it out, and you have to answer the question.
pull it out, and then you have
Okay. I'll pick some up later today. Okay, so seating charts worked out well. Maybe we pull in some more other good strategies. Okay, so what do I do now? Where do we go? I do the slope. How do I do that? That's a totally other equation, bro. We're doing this one.
I'm sorry.
No, you're with Matthias.
I'm real dumb. I tell my sister I'm sorry, and she's like, "Are you really?" I'm like, "No."
Okay.
It makes me so mad.
Guys, we're just punishing.
We're doing the slope. That was the answer in the last question. How?
I mean, you can just do ways. You can go down one and then go up across one, or you can go up one and down and close.
All fairly true. All fairly true, if not confusing. What is the slope of this equation? -1, right? And we write a slope as a fraction always. What, Lucy?
You also have to look at the, I don't remember what it's called, but like the arrow. And then
We're not there yet. Okay.
I thought that was a scoff at first.
What? Well, if there's no number in front of the x, it's a 1, right? And I wrote it as a fraction because slope is a fraction, right? So rise over run. So it's negative, so which direction are we going? Down 1. And then over how many? 1. Now what do I do? Draw a line. What kind of line? Solid line. How do I know?
Yeah, bro, you got -1. You got -11.
Okay.
Oh, I did it? Okay.
What about that one? We start at down 2. True enough. We need to write 3 as a fraction, especially if we're struggling with these. Yeah, so 3 over 1. So what direction am I going? Up 3 over 1. Up 1, 2, 3 over 1. Up 1, 2, 3 over 1. Now what? A dotted line. True enough. That was like legit good encouragement. You're like on fire today. It's crazy.
I was about to ask if we're showing we shade because the dotted
Great
line-
question.
Do we shade with dotted lines or?
Yes,
Oh, we do.
you do shade. Okay. So are we shading above or below the green line? Below it. Because it's less than. Point to the left. Okay. Shading below this one. Are we shading above or below the purple line? Above the purple line. Okay, so we need to figure out which pie piece is lower than the green one and higher than the purple one, right? Okay, so higher than the purple is all of this. Lower than the green is all of this. So that's this pie piece, right? Pizza.
No, that's not pie.
Yeah, it is.
Bro, it's just bread. Thick bread with pizza toppings.
You think pizza is disgusting?
Have you ever had
You think pizza is?
But not pizza.
Brother, listen. Pizza is literally a pie. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
It's so good.
Okay.
It's like, whoa.
Golly.
That's crazy.
It's so good though.
Okay. What other questions from the test do we have?
Yeah. Can we please do, oh, did you?
We can do 3, sure.
3, yeah. Do what?
Dadgummit.
What?
Oh, yeah, you know that scene where they're showing and one person does, and then they
It's the
say
exact
this.
same.
Yeah, I love that one.
I forgot how to do it though.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew. Hey. Oh,
You really think about it. As you say.
It really is. That's why I say it.
Okay. Practicing answering slow. What should we do to solve by substitution?
I have no idea.
Basic words.
We should insert
Put the X equal into the Y.
Okay, so everybody stop talking for a minute. Everybody that wasn't thinking just now, turn your brain back on.
It's on.
And you look up here and don't answer, I have no idea. Don't tell yourself that in your brain. That's a goofy thing, out loud and inside. Look at that, and we're doing substitution. Use your brain, not your mouth. What do we do? Brain, not mouth. We already have something solved for a letter, right? X, true enough. So what can we do with that something?
Substitute X.
Substitute. Stick up there. All true.
Well done.
I'm totally not that smart in this, but I try. Don't say that.
Black boys are born to that.
No.
You have started locking in, and we're gonna continue on that trajectory, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your hair is so pretty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now it is.
Yeah, y'all's hair is beautiful too.
Thank you. I know. I know.
Voluptuous.
It looks so
Dude,
good.
that's
It
exactly
looks
where it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway,
Anyway.
what should we do now? We did substitution. That probably is what you meant. I believe you. I believe you.
You're younger and shorter. I'm 15, you're like 12.
Bro, be quiet. I'm not 12.
You look like
Are you sure?
Yes.
What is 3 times 3? Y. 9
Oh,
Y.
I was gonna say 6.
No!
No, he was thinking addition in his head. It's fine. It happens. To the best of us and the worst of us all together. Okay. Nah. Quit lying. What is 3 times negative 2?
I get it at that.
Negative 6, guys.
Jason, you're so delayed. Your brain is literally wired to be
Yeah.
Anyway, what should we do now? Combine like terms. Where are they? 9Y and 2Y. Hello?
That's what
Self-defense pen.
It was yours and you didn't look at it? Usually you do. I'm proud of you. If I could reach, I'd high five you. Okay. What is 9Y plus 2Y? 11Y. True enough. Please don't break my camera with your high fives. Bruh.
My instrument dot said that. That was Casper.
Okay. What should we do now?
we should add the negative 6. Yes.
Add 6. Yes. Good.
I
No.
meant that.
I know.
We all know.
You want to know how I know that you're telling the truth? Because you were correcting yourself.
Well done, Jace.
Round of applause.
That's the first.
Oh my god.
No, it's not a first. Y'all start locking in. That's all it takes is to start. Start. Yes, ma'am.
I put 11 minus 6 equals.
That's fine. You're going to say answer because you'll still add 6 next, right?
I didn't say it.
Yeah.
I should do the hand gestures. I just can't say it.
Divide by 11. True enough.
We still need a Charlotte counter.
No!
What does y equal?
2.
2.
Who said it? I said it.
Traitor.
My phone.
Gavin.
You should check on
Gavin
it.
doesn't have my. Well, he does still have my phone.
Okay, what should we do now?
Put the 2 in the y.
Where?
Move it. Well, probably the 3. Well, the face off of x.
What? That was a lot of
Left
talking.
face off of x.
That's all you look at, though.
So why did we do all that math if
I want to
we're
see
already
because
at
it's
2
one
next
close
to
to
the
the
1?
one.
Oh, okay, we're going to that one.
Yeah, we need to find x next.
Oh, which one?
X.
I need to find
Is she getting a lunch and a half after?
what?
No.
I know what math.
Now what? Guys, let's leave paintball and video games and whatever the heck else like out in the hall. Let's lock in with our brains here. Let's leave our brains here. Because then you won't miss stuff in the middle, right? Okay. What now? Multiply. What's 3 times 2? 6.
So there's a 6 and then
There's
a
only
7.
seven digits.
I can't say it. I made a promise, but I can't say it.
What do we do now?
6
6 minus 2. That noise stops now. Okay. 6 minus 2 is 4. X equals 4. What now? Put it in an ordered pair. True enough. Which one goes first? X. All right. Let's work on today's stuff for a few minutes.
No. Wait, oh yeah. Number 56 is the fun part.
That one was scary.
Oh, that was fun.
I had to throw a tomato on the side because it wouldn't fit the section.
You're okay. I give
No,
you
I was just like,
Yes, ma'am.
a golden
Oh, good
star.
job.
Oh, dang it.
I know I have more.
nice.
That's crazy, bruv. What numbers did we do?
Wait, there's a red one outside.
And stop. What numbers did we do? Okay. Okay. It's amazing. People listen. It's crazy. Number 22 is a monomial. Number 24 is not a monomial. 26 is not a monomial. 28 is negative 12u to the 8th. I don't have the key right now because I forgot that we were on volume 2 of the teacher edition. And so I am doing these in my brain, so I might do some wrong on accident. And some of them I might be like, I'm not doing that right now and whatever else. Okay? So, good luck to us all. Number 30, 6, y to the 10th, z to the 11th. 32, negative 52, f to the 5th, g to the 4th, h to the 4th. 34, n to the 12th, p to the 4th. 36, 3 to the 16th. 8, positive, 8 and the square is 64, x to the 6th, y to the 12th. 46, g cubed, h to the 6th. 42, oh heaven help me. 42 is positive 9, c to the 13th. I'm not going to do 44 in my brain or 46, but you can ask for them if you think they're scary. Number 30. Number 48 is 30, x to the 5th, y to the 11th, z to the 6th. 50 would be, I don't want to do the fraction, 2/5. So that would be what? Where am I? That would be 8 over 125, whatever that is a decimal. H to the 15th. You bunch 8 divided by 125 in your calculator and see if you got the same number. Okay. Number 52 would be 16 25ths, a to the 4th. 50. What did we go through? 56? Okay. What? No, I'm not going to do 56 in my head. Number 52, 54, I'm also not going to do in my head. So, what questions do we have? We can do 56. 56 arguably is not hard as long as you don't try to skip a bunch of steps. It's just got lots of things. Are there any better questions before we do 56? Are there any that you're legitimately confused about? Let's do 40 first. Trying to triage our time a little bit today. All right, we need to express the area of that as a monomial. How do you find the area of a triangle?
Base times.
It's
Base times foot times height times length.
it's kind of
I don't remember.
Wait. I know it.
Wait, what's the area?
Yeah, 3.
Not 1/3, but you're on the right track.
Anyone can be a great big.
Okay, Logan. 1/2 base times height.
yeah. Dang it.
1/2
I was
2g squared h to the 5th times 3g. You were almost there in your remembering. That's the base. That's the height. 1/2 base times height. Okay. Now we need to clean that up. So what should we do? We could half the 2. What's 1/2 times 2? Oh, look, somebody's yelling at you.
Yay! We got
Watch you idiots.
Succeed. Thank you for your kind words. I don't even know if you're still here, but thank you for your kind words. Anyway, here we go. 1/2 times 2 is 1. Let's lock in, people. We got math to run out of time. What is 1/2 times 2? 1. Great. What do we do with these letters? We have like bases multiplied. What happens? Add the exponents. What's 2 plus 1? 3. What's 5 plus 1? 6. Squared plus first is 3. 2 plus 1 is... there's something missing. What's missing? Nah, the 1. The 3. We did this. I'm listening. If you multiply 2 times 3, you get 6, and divide that by 2, you still get 3. True enough. True enough, true enough, true enough. Okay. Yeah, we can do 54, that's fine. No, oblivious means that you're not, like, you don't know. Most people, I would argue, use the word stupid incorrectly often. Because there's not very many actually stupid people. No, you're not.
How do you know them?
Because I know you.
No.
He knows where you sleep. You're safe.
What? You know where I sleep?
I don't need to know where you sleep to know you.
I see backwards on my
All
head.
right. What should we do first? Take care of this 2 is what you're talking about, right? Okay. How do we square a fraction? No. Well, yeah, that is what squaring is. But how do we square a fraction? You square the top, and square the bottom. What's 4 squared? What's 4 times 4? 16. What's 7 squared? 49. I'm going to, on this one, go ahead and group all the numbers and all the letters next. All right, so that we can see what's happening. Times 49 times 17. Why do you think I wrote those like kind of high? Why do you think I did that?
Because they're high numbers. No, because they're going to be high.
Because they're like in the numerator, right? Yeah. Did I forget what? The 9? Yes, I did. I was like, why is that not going to cancel? Clearly stuff's that. Yeah, thank you. I was losing my marbles. Okay. And then we've got this m, which is now m squared, right? Because 2 times 1 is 2, right? Times this m, times this p, times this p, which is to the 5th. All right, now, before you pull out your stupid calculator, let's look at these numbers. It is stupid. It has 0 braids. It doesn't even have the appearance of braids like AI does. It has no braids, none. It only does what the operator tells it to do. Okay. Okay, what?
So why did you get rid of the on?
Why did I get rid of what?
The M that you would if you were bringing stuff down.
I didn't get rid of anything.
But you put it on the side.
I just grouped the numbers and the letters together. That's all I did. Because that's how we deal with the numbers and we deal with the letters. We deal with them different ways. I didn't get rid of anything. I just moved them. Commutative property, baby! Okay, anyway. As I was saying earlier, I put these because we write these as fractions, right? Put them over 1. Easy, squeezy, lemon peasy. I strongly encourage pre-reducing when you multiply fractions because it makes numbers that are easier. Can we pre-reduce anything with this long string of multiplication? What? How about the 49 and the 49? You didn't have to. But I don't guess we're too mad about it. All right, can I do any more reducing? The answer is definitely yes. Focus. Leave the chance in the hallway. Leave the chance in the hallway with the dirt bikes. We can reduce what? Yeah, they're great, but leave them out there. Okay, now, can we reduce anything else? Yeah. They're all the same level, so it's got to be two, one on the top and one on the bottom. 34 and 17 do reduce. That one's less easy to see than this one. This one's even, so they definitely reduce. 17 and 34 reduces as well. What goes into both? 2 doesn't go into 17, but I see where your brain's at. 17 goes into both. What's 17 divided by 17? 1. What is 34 divided by 17? 2, which is what you were talking about, which is what you meant. Can we do any more pre-reducing? Well, 16 and 2 are both even, which means they're divisible by what? 2. What's 16 divided by 2? 8. What's 2 divided by 2? 1. 8 times 1 times 1 times 1 is still 8. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is still 1. So the number is going to be 8. What power is the m going to be raised to in our answer? The third, because 2 plus 1 is 3. What about this one? P to the 6th. True enough. I will see you on Tuesday. You can. I've explained this before. I'll explain it as you put up. You can start studying for the Unit 7 test today. You can go do some odd problems today and see whether you're understanding it today. You don't have to wait for 2 weeks till the night before the test. Do things that reduce your stress and avoid things that increase your stress. You're allowed to hate math. You're not allowed to give up on math. You what? That's fine. You're allowed to hate math. You're not allowed to give up on math. No. Please don't. Stop giving up on math. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Could you solve? Oh, you're gone, but I didn't see that in time. We maybe could have done your question.